Welcome, Gemini, to your December 2022 reading. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Merry Christmas to everyone out there. Can you believe that we have come to the end of another year? Wow, this is lightning fast, but some of us might be happy about that. Now, this month, like I do every month, I'm still offering up my free mini readings for all new subscribers. So if you've got a question about this particular reading or something that this reading doesn't cover for you, just click the subscribe button and in the comment section below, put new subscriber and then just ask your question. Or if you don't have a specific question and you just want a mini reading, just put new subscriber, free mini reading, please, or something to that effect. Now, for everyone else, or for those of you that have already subscribed, for those of you who don't want to subscribe, you can ask a question as well, and I will give you a yes or no answer, or I'll give you whatever message comes out as I shuffle my cards for you. So this is open for everyone. But let's get into your reading. Now, I'm sorry if my cards are a little bit dark. I'm in my room and the lighting isn't very good. I had to turn my light off because it was strobing. So I don't know if you can actually see the cards on the top row very well. But you start out with some amazing energy here. And I will be very surprised if there aren't people out there who are finding out that they are going to be a mum, or they're going to have a baby, or they are trying to have a baby, and if you are, you will be. You're going to be pregnant. You will get pregnant, and this, if you are not going to have a baby, and someone around you absolutely will, you will probably find out that someone around you close to you is going to be pregnant as well. Family member or a close friend, I feel. Now, obviously this is a general reading, so that isn't going to be everyone, but some other messages were coming through as I was shuffling the cards and meditating on your cards as they came out. You have some very emotional cards here in the Empress and the Queen of Cups here. And I feel like for some of you, you potentially might be feeling a bit left out in the cold this Christmas when it comes to your mum or a mother figure, an older sister, an older friend. You might be feeling left out in the cold. But now this isn't, again, for everyone, so you take what resonates here, but I feel like for a lot of you, if this is the case, this is actually just how you're feeling. It's not reality. But look, I'm going to get into that. I always jump ahead. These are just some of the messages that are coming through as I meditate. But you do start out with this beautiful, amazing energy of the Empress. Now, for some of you, if you've been trying to grow a business, if you have been trying to start a wonderful creative endeavor that you've been wanting to work on, it's going to be quite successful, or you're going to be taking some steps, I feel, in December to be doing these things. Things are going to be going quite well for you in December when it comes to that. New inspiration as well. The Empress is right above that Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is not only talks about the birth of a child, but it is new inspirational beginnings here in your life, and you're going to be getting some really good news about this if you have been trying to start some new stuff here, and it's absolutely going to make you so so happy. Now, you've got a very significant water sign here in your life. So this is a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. So I feel like some of this good news about a baby could also have something to do with them, if you have one of these people in your life. But you could also, for some of you, be meeting someone that really inspires you and is quite loving and caring. And there could be a new relationship here for some of you as well. You might get some love, be getting some lovely love messages from someone special, in particular a water sign. But that Empress card, it is talking about abundance. It's talking about fertility. It's talking about a really fertile place for things to grow. So whether that's a human baby, vegetables, a creative project, you do have this kind of energy around you in December. Now, that Queen of Cups, traditionally I would read this as a Scorpio, but general reading, so this is any water sign. And it's interesting that the Queen of Cups is right above the Page of Cups, and that I would normally read as a Pisces. So, and the Empress is sometimes affiliated with Cancer. So I'm feeling pretty strongly that there is a significant water sign around many of you. Now, when these court cards show up in a reading, they are often either saying, talking about someone in our life that is very loving, very caring, very nurturing, or what it is asking is for you to allow these qualities to come out in you as well, Gemini. So you are asked to take on a lot of the qualities of these court cards when they come into your reading. And not only that, might be that this isn't a choice, that you're not going to be choosing to do this. This is just what's happening. You are having to be more nurturing and caring here in December. Now, I feel like what I was talking about at the beginning about some of you feeling left out in the cold by a mother figure or an older sibling that was similar to a mother figure to you, or your actual mum. You've got the Five of Pentacles here. Now, this often can have the feeling of being left out in the cold, the meaning of being left out in the cold. But the thing with this card is, when you look at the imagery, you see, two beggars on the street, and one's injured and the other, they've got threadbare clothing, and, it looks windy. You can see it looks cold out there. And so, and they're huddled together outside of a church. And if they just went around the corner, they could go into the church and they could get warm, and they could ask for help, and they could perhaps get some food or some aid or whatever it is they need in that church just by going around the corner. But they're not seeing it. They're so consumed with the situation that they're in that they're actually not thinking about asking for help, and that there is help right there. So things aren't as bad as they seem because they're focusing on that negativity. And I feel like for a lot of you, there has been a bit of imbalance for you when it comes to the way you approach a particular relationship in your life. Or the way you feel about a particular relationship in your life. And I think that things are coming back into balance for many of you around December. You've got that beautiful Knight of Swords. This night is that night that comes in and saves the day, that races in. This is the Archangel Michael. And actually, you've got the Archangel Michael in the card right beneath it. I'm pretty sure, I'm not religious, so please, you'll have to correct me in the comments section, but the Archangel Michael was the one that came and called all of the souls on judgment to come to judgment on Judgment Day, and that is the card that is directly below the Knight of Swords there. That is the Judgment card, and the Knight of Swords is the one in the top right corner, and the Judgment card is the one right below that. And Archangel Michael, I feel like, is coming in and saving the day if you're religious, or if you want to look at it in a non-religious way. You're going to be getting some inspiration, some clarity, so a new way of thinking about, a way, you're going to be changing the way you think about a particular situation that's going to be very beneficial for you. And it's going to allow you to have a lot more loving, emotional energy coming into your life. I feel like this is a real gift for you, and there's a reawakening, a reemergence of a you from the past, if that makes any sense. I'm feeling like there's a reinvigoration for you in December as well, just because you've got this rebirth, reawakening in the Judgment card right beneath that Knight of Swords, which is a knight that comes in, cuts away all of the stuff that has been clouding your mind and clouding your heart and all of that. So I'm absolutely really loving this energy, but I do feel like for a lot of you there is this a sense of you feeling bored with your situation, and this is, you're not actually seeing the good that is around you. You're not seeing the right, not the right, there's no right and wrong here, but you're not seeing the positive side of things. A lot of you may be focusing on the negative, and therefore that's not allowing you to see this amazing opportunity that is coming into your life, this amazing love that's coming into your life, this amazing emotional time that is coming up for you. But yeah, definitely that Knight of Swords, that is going to be clearing a lot of stuff away from you, a lot of that negativity. You are going to be getting back into balance if you have been feeling a little bit out of sorts. Now, also, if some of you have been feeling a little bit out of sorts financially, I think that things are going to be changing here as well. There is a gift. There's something that perhaps you're not seeing. This is a message that is coming through here. But it's because you're focusing on something else, your energy, your thoughts. And I'm not feeling this is like a literal, this could be a literal thing for some of you, but I'm feeling like this is more your thoughts, your emotions, you're focusing on other things, so therefore you might miss something that is being handed to you, that is coming for you. It's an opportunity. I feel like there's this beneficial thing that you might not be seeing because you're focusing your energy in another direction. So let's put it that way. But there is definitely some wonderful, inspirational, new things happening, and this is going to create this reawakening and rebirth in you. And I'm just looking at your final card here from the Gateway Oracle deck, hearing messages from Spirit. Now, for a lot of you, this can be very much talking about your spirituality here as well. It was funny, when I was doing your reading, I was getting a lot of religious messages, not messages, but hearing like Mary, hearing like Jesus, hearing like Jehovah, hearing Saint Michael, these kinds of things. I'm not religious. I am a very spiritual person, and religion to me is something that is man-made. It can create a lot of a rift, and I don't often agree with that. But I'm not going to go on about that. But for someone out there, you might be quite religious. I don't know if someone religious would be watching my video, but as I said, I'm getting the feeling that spiritually you might be hearing from your ancestors. You might be hearing from, if you are religious, you might be hearing from your angels speaking through messages that come through for you, and whether that is through the Bible, if that's what you read, or the Torah, or whatever it is you read, there are going to be some messages that come through for you. Now, as I said, if you look at that, your final card there, hearing messages from Spirit, I mean, this, like I said, these are all jumpers. I don't pluck them out. So when I put the Empress card down, I heard Mary. And when I put the Knight of Swords down, I heard Saint Michael. So, and yeah, Saint Michael with the Justice card as well. Jehovah with the Justice card. I don't know what that means. That might be significant for people out there. But anyway, hearing messages from Spirit. The affirmation for this particular card is, I am a clear channel for messages from Spirit. And the meaning of this card is, believe. Right now, your spirit guides, ancestors, and loved ones who have passed on are sending you messages, love, and healing. Have faith that you can discern these messages, and you will. You are a vibrational match for communications from these spiritual realms. And so now and in the days ahead, you'll be even more aware of these loving messages that are flooding your soul. The universe wants you to know. One of the secrets of the universe is the power of belief. If you are able to imagine and truly believe that something can happen, then miracles will abound. Look for signs. The feather that alights at your feet, the penny that mysteriously appears, or the rainbow splashed across the sky might be a sign that Spirit is trying to get your attention. Watch for signs in your dreams too, for messages from Spirit are most often conveyed during the nocturnal hours. Messages are waiting for you. Listen to the whispers in the wind. That is actually so powerful. And as I was reading that out, there is one of you out there whose mother has passed, and your mum is going to be trying to connect with you, or certainly your mum is around you at this time of the year. So make sure you've got your focus in the right direction as well. Keep your mind open, because there is something coming through from your mum. But for other people, hearing messages from your spirit, that is also, listen to your dreams, listen to what comes through to you. If you are having any worries, any concerns, I feel like you will be getting some answers in December to help you in regards to any money issues in particular as well. You might be getting some inspiration there. But I'm absolutely feeling that a lot of you are truly going to go through this amazing reawakening of your spirituality, of your emotional side as well. If you've been out of sorts emotionally and not really connecting spiritually, things are going to be quite there's going to be a big change for you coming in December and through the beginning of next year as well. So I hope that resonated with you. Please take me up on my offer of that free mini reading if you are a new subby. And for everyone else, yep, just ask your question below and I'll shuffle my cards for you as well. Have a great month, Gemini, and I hope to see you next month. Bye.